Let's get started in a comfortable cross-legged seated position. Shoulders slide down your back. Grow tall through the crown of your head. Inhale, lift your shoulder up, tense your muscle here. Exhale, shoulder down and release the tension. Inhale, shoulder lift. Exhale, shoulder down. Let's do this for a couple of rounds. Let's move on to the next stretch. Exhale and slowly tilt your right ear towards shoulder till you feel a stretch. Lift up right hand and place it gently on your head to deepen the stretch. Let gravity do the work. Exhale, rotate head and look towards your right thigh. Inhale and rotate head to look towards the ceiling. Let's repeat this for a few more rounds. Slowly come back to center and repeat on the other side. Exhale and slowly tilt your left ear towards your shoulders. Lift up left hand and place it on your head. Exhale, rotate head and look towards your left thigh. Inhale and rotate head towards the ceiling. Let's finish it off with a few more reps. Come back to center. Interlace fingers behind the back. Slowly inhale while straightening arms and lifting them up to the ceiling. Expand your chest. Hold it here for a few breaths. And release. Place your right hand on the floor straight from the hip. Inhale and reach your left arm up and over to a side bend. Bring your elbows down for a deeper stretch and keep both sitting bones down. Let's change side. Place your left hand on the floor. Inhale and reach your right arm up and over to a side bend. Bring your elbows down for a deeper stretch. Try to engage your hand and open up your chest. Come back to center. Inhale, extend both arms to the sky. Exhale, draw your elbows down and squeeze shoulder blades together for the half-seated angel. Drop your arms and wrap arms around shoulders. Try to grab on the back of your shoulders and squeeze, rounding your shoulders and hold it here. Now release your arms. Inhale, stretch arms out to the side. Exhale and bring them in front and swing the right arm under the left and wrap the forearms around each other. If your palms can touch, let your right fingers press in your left palm. Release and let's bring the left arm under the right. If your palm can't reach, press the back of the hands together. And release. Extend right arm straight up, bend it at elbow and let it fall behind you. Try to shift elbows to the center of the back of the head. Release left hand and catch right palm from the back. If you cannot catch your right palm, you can take towel to assist you. If you feel comfortable, fall forward from your hips and stay there. If not, remain sitting tall. Slowly move yourself back up and release your hand. Extend left arm up, let it fall behind, and try to catch your left palm with your right hand from the back. If not, you may use the towel. Stay here, or if you can, fall forward. Let's come back to center and release your arm. Sit straight and stretch your left leg in front of you. Bend your right knee upwards and place your foot on the other side of your left leg. Place your left hand behind you and gently twist your upper body. Push against your knee with your right elbow to deepen the twist. Keep your back straight and your chest lifted. Turn around, bow your head to the right and hang your head here. And bring your torso back to center. Lower right knee to the mat and draw the foot in. Fall forward and reach for the left foot. You can choose to grab your ankle, toes, or the side of your sole. Release your stretch. Bring both hands back, using your right hand to support. Push your hips up and extend left hand to the sky for the stargazer pose. Gently lower yourself down and stretch your right leg in front of you. Bend your left knee upwards and place your foot on the other side of your right leg. Place your right hand behind you and gently twist your upper body, pushing against your knee with your left elbow to deepen the twist. Turn around, bow your head to the left and hang your head here. Turn your torso back to center, lower left knee to the mat and draw the foot in. Fall forward and reach for the right foot. You can choose to grab your ankle, toes, or the side of your sole. Release your stretch. Bring both hands back. Using your left hand to support, push your hips up and extend right hand to the sky. Once again for the stargazer pose. Gently lower your body back down. Get back to sitting position. Bend both your knees. Place your palms behind and let your knees drop from side to side. Try to get both knees to touch the mat as you move from side to side. Come back to center. Bring your legs wide apart, up to a point where you feel a good stretch but can still hold the pose. Flex your feet and keep knees and toes pointed up towards the sky. Press your legs and sitting bones down and lengthen through your spine. With a long spine, bend from your hips and slowly walk your fingers forward and stay here. You can bend your knees to give you a little more room to maintain a straight spine and maybe move more into the forward fold. Walk yourself back up. Lay right hand on the inside of right thigh. Open up your chest and lift left hand up. Try to reach for opposite toes or just keep your arms by your ear. Let's change side. Left hand on the inside of the thigh and right arms reaching over. Lift yourself up and place your hands under your knee and bend both legs to bring the feet close to the ground so that the sole of your feet are touching each other. Hold your feet with your hands and rest your elbows on your knee. While keeping your back straight, allow the knees to fall towards the ground. Slowly hinge from your hips and walk your hands forward. Release and let the gravity deepen your stretch. Stay folded and walk over to the right and reach your arms out. Now walk over to the left. Come back to the top and bring your torso up. Keep soles together and slide the feet further and fall forward. Feel your lower back open. Lift your torso back up. Extend the right leg straight out in front of you. Slide the left foot out so that the buttocks can rest on the floor with the heels next to the hips. Slowly and carefully walk the hands behind you, lowering the back towards the floor. Come as low to the floor and stay in your comfortable position. You can be on your elbows, the crown of your head, or lie down completely on the mat. Come back up slowly and repeat on the other side. Slowly bring yourself up, bringing both your knees and come to a kneeling position. Thunderbolt pose. Lower the hips and buttocks to sit on top of your heels. Sit up tall, activate your core muscles, relax your arms with palms down. Next, grab your heels with the back of your hands facing out, engage your core and round down, placing the top of your head on the mat towards your knees. Leave your hips high and rolling forward like a wheel until your elbows are locked and feel the stretch on the entire back. Lift yourself up again and come to a tabletop position. Come to all four with your shoulders stacked over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Start with a neutral spine. Inhale, arch your back, lift your head up and tailbone to the sky for a cow pose. Exhale, round your spine up, tuck in your chin and pull your belly button towards your spine and engage your abs. This is the cat pose. Continue flowing back and forth from cow to cat pose and connect your breath to each movement. Inhale for cow and exhale for cat. Back to neutral spine. Turn the fingers in so that it is pointed towards your knees. Push back a little to deepen the stretch on your wrist. And bring the fingers back. Slowly walk your hands out to the front, lowering your chest toward the mat. Keep your hips over your knees and arms shoulder distance apart. Gently release your forehead to the mat. Activate your arms by pressing into the palms of your hands and lifting your elbows and forearms away from the ground. Draw your shoulder blades onto your back and reach your hips high towards the ceiling. Relax your neck and lengthen your spine. Come back to a tabletop position. Lift your right leg up and straighten it out behind you. Flex your right foot so that the balls of your foot comes to the ground. Apply gentle pressure to the ball of your right foot and shift your hips back to stretch the calf. Release the tension, bring your feet back. Let's do it on the other side. Extend your left leg out. Flex your left foot so that the ball of your foot comes to the ground. Apply gentle pressure to the ball of your left foot and shift your hips back to stretch the calf. Release and bring your left foot in. Inhale, lift left hand to the sky. On exhale, slide your left arm underneath your right arm with your palm facing up. Let your left shoulders come all the way down to the mat. Rest your left ear and cheek on the mat and gaze towards your right. Melt into the position. You can choose to extend your right hand above your head. Bring yourself back up to tabletop position. Inhale, lift right hand to the sky. Exhale, slide your right arm underneath your left arm with your palm facing up. Let your right shoulder come all the way down to the mat. Rest your right ear and cheek on the mat and gaze towards your left. You can choose to extend your left hand over your head. Soften and relax your lower back. Allow all of the tension in your shoulders, arms, and neck to drain away. Bring yourself back to tabletop position. Extend your right leg out to the side with your foot firmly down. Fold your arms forward, hips back, and lower your body. Rest your forehead to the ground. Walk yourself up and bring your right leg back and repeat for the left leg. Extend your left leg out to the side with your foot firmly down. Fold your arms forward, hips back, and lower your body. Rest your forehead to the ground. Now work yourself back up into a child's pose. Kneel on the floor. Exhale and lower hips to the heels and forehead to the floor. Arms overhead with palms on the floor. And stay here for a few breaths. Bring yourself up and come into a high plank position. Gently lower yourself down. Put your palms flat and the elbows on the mat. Stack right below the shoulders. On an inhalation, lift the sternum. Extend the neck away from shoulders with the elbows, palms, and pelvic bone firmly attached to the mat. Bring your chest down and place the chin on the floor. Put the hands by the side with your palms facing down. With the chin on the floor, lift the right leg off the floor. Lift your leg as much as possible without bending the knees. And release your right leg. Let's do it on the left side. Try to lift your leg as high as you can without bending the knees. Release your left leg. Push yourself back into a wide-legged child's pose. Spread your knees wide. Exhale and sit your hips back to the heels. Walk yourself forward and extend your arms over. Slowly walk yourself back up. Turn around and lie on your back. Bring your hands overhead and extend both legs and hands, stretching the body's two extremes, toes pointing down and the fingers stretching up for a full body stretch. Release. With your hands overhead, interlace your fingers or catch the opposite wrist. With your glutes and hips connected to the floor, walk your feet and upper body to your left side. When your body becomes more flexible, arch a little more, keeping both hips on the floor. Slowly walk yourself back to center and walk to the opposite side. Release and come back to center. Bring your arms back. Bend the right knee and interlock the fingers below the knee. Left leg remains extended on the mat. Flex your right foot and let's do ankle rotation. Circle your ankle clockwise. And change direction. Release your right leg and bring your left knee towards your chest. Interlock the fingers beneath the knee. Let's start with ankle rotation clockwise. Change direction. Release and straighten your left leg. Slide your hands palms down below your butt. Rest your butt on the back of your hands. Exhale and press your forearms and elbow firmly against the floor. Next, press your scapulars into your back and within an inhale, lift your upper torso and head away from the floor. Then release your head back onto the floor. Rest either the back of the head or the crown on the floor for a fish pose. Release your stretch, bring yourself back down, draw both knees to chest and drop it to the right side. Open your left arm to the left, keeping it in line with your shoulders. Rest left hand on your left knee or extend it to make a T shape with the arms. Turn your head to the left and gaze over your shoulders. Let's repeat this on the other side. Drop your knees to the left side. Open your right arm to the right, keeping it in line with your shoulders. Rest right hand on your right knee or extend it to make a T shape with the arms. Turn your head to the right and gaze over your shoulders. Bring your knees back to center, and with your knees bent, bring the heels close to sitting bones and cross one ankle over the opposite knee. Lift the foot off the ground and reach the hands through between the thighs and hold the bent knee behind the thigh. Make sure the sacrum is rooted to the earth. This is supine figure 4. Let's repeat on the other side. Cross your left ankle over the right knee, Lift the foot off the ground and reach the hands through between the thighs and hold the bent knee behind the thigh. Release your pose. Lie on your back. Exhale, bend your knees into your belly. Inhale, grab the outside of your feet with your hand. Open your knees slightly wider than your torso, then bring them up towards your armpits. Flex through the heels and push your feet up into your hands as you pull your hands down to create resistance. This is Happy Baby Pose. Release the grip of your feet and come back to a neutral pose. Lie back and step your feet in so knees are pointing up to the ceiling. Carefully lower the knees towards either side with the soles of the feet touching. Rather than pressing the knees towards the floor, allow them to soften into gravity, grounding through the groin instead. Let the hands either rest on your belly or heart, or by the side. Extend your legs and bring your arms alongside your body. We are now going to finish with Savasana to rejuvenate the body and relax the mind. Do your best to be still, as the deeper you relax, the more you benefit from this pose. Slowly bring your senses back. Wriggle your toes and your fingers. We have come to the end of this session. Thank you for your time. Namaste.